This little park jet is courtesy of Banggood. I want to thank them much for sending this for review. I can't believe this is a 1S power system. This is a combination of clips from 3 different flights. I put 4 flights on it out there today. I have never had a plane or a park jet on a 1S power system that had unlimited vertical, but this one does. So I'm going to try and show you everything about this plane during this flight to do it justice. But you can see here that it's in fully stabilized mode. You can make some nice tight turns with it. I think with enough practice you could fly this inside in the wintertime. You can fly it that slow and make turns that tight with some high alpha, and it does high alpha really, really well. It's very, very stable. It'll make an excellent beginner park jet in fully stabilized mode. And as you can see, the amount of power that this has, these big, huge, wide loops, vertical rolls while climbing vertical, unlimited vertical is absolutely fantastic. And if you have intermediate or advanced skills, you are going to have a blast as well. So it has 6G mode, fully stabilized mode. It has 3D mode, which is what I was flying in there when I'm doing aerobatics. And it also has a vertical mode. And toward the end of the video, you'll see that. And that is a really cool feature too. But look at that. Look at the amount of power, how aerobatic it is. It is absolutely fantastic. And you'll see a little bit later in the video flying it even more slowly with some high alpha low to the ground. Excellent gyro. I don't know. I was flying slow enough coming in for a landing. Look at that. Now that is a short takeoff and landing park jet, but I was flying it so slowly at one time you could just about take it for a walk. I don't know how the gyro is managing to keep it in the air, but that differential thrust on those brushless motors makes it so easy with some high alpha to keep it flat, you know, in the air with very little bank. Almost all my turn authority here is coming from the differential thrust. Now look how tight you can turn that, and with some high alpha how slowly you can fly it. I mean, just absolutely fantastic handling park jet. There's a double loop. Or was that a triple? Into a climbing vertical roll. An Elmerman with it. Vertical climbing rolls again. I love doing these high altitude, high alpha descents with it. The gyro's so good you could pretty much cut the motor off of it and just let it float down, and then when you get close to the ground just power it back up again. But it's that good. And for what you get and what it can do, it's a fairly inexpensive aircraft. So I will have links to it in the pinned comment below the video. You're going to want one. Oh, look at that. It's almost at a standstill. I've only got about 3 to 6 miles per hour wind out there today. Well, that's going downwind right there. Check that out. Look how slowly you can fly that with high alpha. Just a little bit of practice. I like the LEDs too. You got those red LEDs. And the back looks like an afterburner. Makes it pretty visible. That's pretty high, you know, nose up attitude there. And it's staying in the air. That's amazing. I never had it stall on me once. And I don't know how it's not stalling. Look at that. Almost a vertical landing. There's vertical mode that I was talking about earlier. Now, you can do this really well in no more than 3 miles per hour wind. Anything greater than that, and I didn't have enough control authority to bring it back toward me, it would just drift away from me. So I finally had an opportunity while I was out there this morning with about a 3 miles per hour wind. So as you could see, I could keep it there where I was, and then it transitions back into level mode just that quick. Really, really predictable, really well behaved, really stable park jet, and I still can't believe this is a 1S power system. That is phenomenal. I've got 4 1,000 milliamp hour batteries that I used for this. Believe me, you're going to want at least 4. After I put 4 battery packs through it, I was hoping I had 4 more. Alright, that's a wrap on this episode. Stay tuned, and I will see you in the air.